Mike Hagan with Poor Boys Outdoors. I'm here with my good friend Nick Brumely from Louisville, Kentucky. As you can see, Nick has killed a monster. We believe this deer is probably a mid-180s class buck, maybe even larger. It's the second day of Kentucky's bow season. He called me a couple weeks ago, told me he had trail cam picture of this deer. I went over to see him and I couldn't believe my eyes. Nick, what's the first thing you thought of when you saw pictures of this deer?
Photoshop.
Somebody came out to his trail cam, photoshopped the images and put them back in the camera.
Didn't believe it.
That's classic. One of the most amazing things about these trail cam pictures, not only did he have multiple pictures of this deer coming into his come deer almost every night, he actually has a picture of this buck in mid-August breeding a doe. I'm not kidding, folks. We're going to show you the pictures in a little while, but this absolute monster was breeding a doe in mid-August.
In full velvet. That's what's amazing.
Unbelievable. Again, he called me a couple weeks ago. We've talked about it since day one, since the day he got these pictures. We talked last week, tried to plan a strategy for how he should get together and maybe kill this buck, and decided it'd be best not to go in and have anybody film for him. This is a buck of 3 lifetimes, so we didn't want to take any extra chances. When did you hang a stand?
Thursday.
Thursday. Hung a stand on Thursday. Hunted last night. This is the only deer that didn't show up. Nick had 13 deer come into his come deer last night. Big boy decided not to show up, but he came in tonight.
Oh yeah, he did, with a 10-pointer and an 8-pointer. 10-pointer was new, 8-pointer was his buddy, and then he jumped a fence and got hung up in it, and that's when it got my attention. I almost fell out of the stand.
That's amazing. Nick actually set his tripod up on an old hay trailer and just hit record and just left it on his come deer pile. He did capture the shot on video. It's not the greatest footage in the world, but it's absolutely amazing. Buck takes a nice kick, takes off running. How far did you say he went?
About 100 yards.
Absolutely unbelievable. Man, I'm telling you, that is an absolute buck of a lifetime. In a little bit, we're going to show you some pictures, show you the picture of that buck breeding that doe, and as well as show you the footage. Nick, I can't tell you how happy I am for you.
I can't even speak English right now.
Nick and I have been friends since high school. He got into bow hunting about 10 years ago, and speaking for him, I can't even imagine what was going through his mind when he saw those first pictures of this deer. Like I said before, buck of 3 lifetimes.
Oh, it's unbelievable. And to get it with a bow.
I know.
The Matthews did pay off, and so did the come deer. I really didn't think I had confidence in come deer until I saw these pictures, but having 13 to 14 deer every night, routinely, having him almost pattern out, so I thought, and then first night hunting him, I was real disappointed when I didn't see him come in that first evening, because I was shaking like a leaf seeing every deer, and then I saw his buddy, the 8-pointer, and he didn't show up, and well, have a little trust in trail cams and studying them hard, and he shows up the next night.
Unbelievable. We took a few rough measurements on this deer. He's got 14-inch G2s. He's about 24 inches wide on the outside. Simply unbelievable. This deer's got 9-inch around this palmation side on this left beam. Probably matches it on the other side. As large as this deer is and as big as his tines are, he's probably not going to have many deductions. Absolutely unbelievable. What'd you count? 14 points?
16.
16 scoreable points on this deer. Stick with us. We'll show you the pictures, take a clip of the video, and get out there, do your scouting. Hard work pays off for you. Man, congratulations. That is absolutely awesome.
It's awesome. Thank you, God, and thank you to my wife that's got a broken leg. That doesn't happen with most guys, but it did for me tonight.
Nick's wife Renee's birthday was yesterday, so I guess he gets the birthday present for her birthday.
That's exactly right.
Stick with us. We'll be right back.